I woke up between consciousness, so I was halfway here and halfway there, and when in the astral realm doing my spiritual work, and when I started to come back into my body, of course everything was vibrating, and I had to give myself time, so the energy then around me all rising. So yeah.
Holy warriors activate. Reveals the ones hidden. So
I'm using the internet. Well, you guys, if you know me, you know me. The internet and these social media platforms are my portal for me to do what needs to be done. So I'm being very intentional about using it as the astral realm today. So I'll be popping in and out, waiting to see what I need to see. And they stay surrounding her. Yeah, they do. I'm being told that I need to start back doing my sessions. Yeah, I see what you're saying over there in the corner. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do them on here. I'll be doing them on YouTube and probably Twitch. I keep being told to go over to Twitch. I would like it much better. So I think I've already opened up an account over there. It has no content, but y'all can go find me. I'll get over there eventually. Hi Valerie, welcome to the live. We ain't scared, we ain't weak, we still stand. Hi Javier, how are you? Yes, a lot going on behind me. So I've heard of ego, but I don't know, like I use social media for different things, like to really tap in and connect in the astral realm. So getting on there, I have to see what level in the astral realm Twitch is connected to. I haven't tapped in to see even if I want to be over there using it. Hey, you order your spellworker candles? Good. When did you order? Hey, airbend is activated. Still here. We remember now, elders of the gate. We ready, spiritual. Hey, Miss Copper D, how are you? Millions unseen on our side. Camp one circle us. Shield bearers cover us. Night watches guard the sleep. Record people, don't forget. Hi, Chino, go crazy. How are you? So, anybody want to come up for a few minutes? I'm willing to do that. Financial abundance, some extra sauce on that, please. I got you. Yeah, I'm really trying to figure out what's going on. It feels like it's like something going on with my. Okay, so you ordered the abundance stream. You ordered that stream. Okay. We'll make sure we put some extra sauce on it for you. You got those extra sauce already with the frequencies. But we'll make sure before we send it off, that you're straight. We got you. So for those of y'all that don't know, we have flame technology that is extremely powerful. If you work, if you do candle magic or whatever, let me text. We call upon holy. Let me text that person. We got Hill ambassador orders to send out to as well. did we land? Where did we land? Woo! I don't know if I landed yet, sis. I don't think I landed yet, to be honest. I don't think I landed. For the past couple of days, I've been working overtime. Like really working overtime. So yeah, for those of you, we have a company called Spellbreakers. It goes to it's a energetic connection to my song Spellbreaker. If you haven't heard that, I highly advise you to go listen to it because all you have to do is play it. And those unwanted energies are going to get to scattering. So it is. I also created a flame technology. You guys call it candle magic, but it's not candle. What we are doing is not candle magic. It's literally flame technology because everything is embedded in frequencies and. Yeah, I can't even show that right now. But so far, so good. This is our second month, and the reviews that we are getting are absolutely amazing. It took me a long time to go on that side of the journey, but we're here now, and we're teaching people the correct way, which is balance. I know a lot of you guys use candle magic to work with the elements here, but it's always an imbalance. I see people doing that kind of work and it's never balanced. And that's not what we do. Everything that's connected to me has to have balance, or else it's not gonna work properly. It's not gonna work properly. I'm sorry, it's just we move in balance. So if you have not checked out Spellbreakers, I highly recommend that you go check it out. It's amazing. And it's not because it's coming from my energies. I think it was created to teach people the right way to use the elements. Flame is technology. So me saying that it's flame technology is not far-fetched. Flame is a spiritual technology. In case you didn't know, the flame is spiritual technology. So, yeah. I'm gonna go finish that live and choose mine today. Okay, cool. So yeah, and those of you that are looking, so we got. Listen, a lot of people still. I don't know why so, but a lot of you guys still. Howdy, how are you? A lot of you guys still celebrate Valentine's Day. You know, I'm trying to figure out the right thing to say about this. There's really no way to say this, but y'all quit doing that. So, listen, we have flame technology, not for Valentine's Day, but to completely remove people that you thought was removed out of your energy field, and they like a net. You can't they just always in your business, always there, and every time you try to connect with someone, something happens. That person always pop up, or they always pop up. You can get rid of that with frequency and flame technology. Grand rising. So don't do it because you need somebody for Valentine's Day. because I am getting those kind of messages. And I'm like, no, you do that because you're trying to clear your field. You're trying to re-anchor your field so you can do that inner work, love on you, and then you can draw in the right person, that right divine counterpart. That's why you want to do it. Not because you want to be booed up for fake ass Valentine's Day. Y'all quit doing that. And please don't inbox me about Valentine's Day because I'm gonna get your whole life together on that. Do it for you. Please do that. Do it because you want to clear your energy and you want to be right for that divine counterpart that's coming your way that you rightfully deserve. You don't want people coming into your field and you got all that debris and it's like you got bodies on top of bodies hanging around in your field and you like, I thought I did the work. You laying in the bed with your new boo, they laying in the bed with your new boo. They crossing your mind. They keep crossing your mind, it mean they're not out your field. And you don't need to be trying to connect with nobody like that. When you caught up like that, you need to clear the field, and then once you do the work, that person will come in and you'll be right. You'll be ready. You'll be able to hold the field and hold that new love interest, right? So yeah. Desperation. Right. So anytime I can tell you this, if you think about somebody that you are no longer in relations with more than one time a day, oh, they trying to intrude in on you. You need to get them out your energy field. That's how you know. And I'm not talking about like, oh, I wonder what they doing. That means that it's still soul fragments of them, like still connected to you, energetically connected to you, and it's time for you to do that work to get them removed. And then you start thinking about them every day, more and more than one time a day. Like one time a day, they sending that signal out to you, especially if you think you severed the cords and you're done, energetically done. You don't want to be a part of that energy anymore, and they just reappear and popping back up in your field. And you know, like, oh, yeah, I got to do something about that. So if you know that's happening to you, then you need to get some energy clearing done. Okay? So yeah, that's in that side. For that, that's in that side. That's all I say about that part. So we got 41 people in here. I don't expect any more to come in the way the Tickety Talk operates. But I did come out here to tell you guys to tap in with your ancestors today. The energy is very heavy today. And your ascended ancestors are like waiting for you guys to say the word. Just say the word. Some of y'all are scared to tap in. If they cross your mind, or then cross your mind, and then once a day they still in your field. Yeah, so I'm saying this because I was trying to explain this to a friend, like just out of the blue. You know, sometimes people they can send you a signal. They were like, if they checking in on you, like, I wonder how God frequency doing. That's just a signal, and you think about that person. They just sent you a signal. And if your energy, if you're picking up on that signal, cool. But if it starts happening consistently, then that's the issue. You need to be like, oh no, that's not what I want. And sometimes verbally saying it ain't where it said, get out of my energy. No. Energy. It's like that. And then you do something about it. So you gotta sever that cord spiritually. And that energetic cord, you gotta get rid of it. This is for somebody, I don't know who I'm talking to. This is for one of y'all in here, because I'm getting these messages all the time about that. So yeah, I'm talking to you, Rashad. Am I? Well, you know I'm about to get you to come up here. I ain't gonna stay on here long, but I want to, or text it to me. They better not be playing in your energy. Well, I know nobody is playing in your energy, and you allowing it because I know you know how to get them out. Hey.
Reveals the ones hidden indigenous soul.
I'm good. I'm on here talking to them. I'm trying to tell them to tap in to their ancestors. But now I'm talking about these people stuck in your energy. What you talking about?
So it is.
Yeah, I be having these dreams, you know what I'm saying? I see it between people show up in my dreams for whatever their reason they show up, you know? And I've been trying to put it together. They be all mixed match, so I know it's more than one person. But they be mixed match trying to deceive me through like showing up as one individual, but then the other clues in my dreams lets me know that it's not that specific individual. It's who the other clues are leading to, but it's disguised as one individual. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Is that happening all the time?
Say that again?
That's happening to you all the time?
But when it does happen, you know, it's like a message, right? So I think the reason it's disguised as a specific individual is because it's usually disguised as an individual that I would trust or work, right? So I see this individual, and then whatever message they give me, I kind of take it, and I wake up with it memorized because it came from somebody that I fuck with.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. So like when when we're talking about dreams, a lot of the times, when like what Rashad is talking about, when people are showing up as 2 and 3 people, it's actually your give me a second. Ooh. Everything I said I needed to be speaking on. Here we go. A lot of you guys are having that experience where they showing up as one person, then it's another person is trying to calculate what this person is doing in the awakening life, right? Trying to help you categorize what is happening in the awakening life, depending on what all is going on in the dream state. I know I've had something similar to what Rashad is saying. One time they'll, like, if you see them in your dream in one scene, there'll be one person, and then when the scenes shift, they're a completely different individual. And how many of you have had that to happen to you before, and you find out that person is double-minded, or they sometimes, depending on what's happening around the circumstances in the dream, they're playing 2 different roles. I know I play 2, 3, 4 different roles in a lot of individual lives, and sometimes that's exactly how they show up. Now, if they're shape shifting in the dream, then some things going on with that person that spirit is trying to show you. I see shapeshifters all the time in the spirit realm, and when I'm in the astral realm. So what Rashad is talking about is a little bit different, but I know Rashad knows how to handle that kind of stuff. if he's allowing it to happen, that means he's interested into seeing what else. But for those of you that are not, if you having that experience and it's scary to you, then you need to get some energy work done.
I'd say I am allowing it to happen because I enjoy it. I like the company of these people when, like, it's fun for me to be there and to see them and hang out. You know, so I don't let it get the best of me. I just get the message from it, and it is what it is. Now, the one individual that I guess there would be one individual that would be fun to show up, but it's never them. You know what I'm saying? And then it makes me feel like, since it's never them, it probably is always them.
Right. Do you so this is what I do, since we're talking about that. I always, if I text you and say I meet me in the astral realm, it's some work that needs to be done. I'm gonna always be there because that's how I operate. Like, yeah, I got some stuff going on behind me. The astral realm is where I do hella work at. Like, yeah. So let me just pause on that, because I know, I'm gonna pause on that one. But yeah, go ahead, Rashad. I was paused on that. I'll pick that back up in a second. Y'all good? Man. Ooh.
It gets interesting, don't it?
Yeah, I was just told to pause. I'm gonna text you what that was. That would call me real quick. Hold up.
This is always fun.
I know. Like I told you guys earlier, social media is the astral realm for me. If you don't know, if it's your first time in here with me and you don't know what I'm talking about, you can go on my page, go past all the music, drop on a little bit further down, and you'll hear me talking about why I'm saying what I'm saying. Hold on. I just sent it to you. So yeah, we're talking about this is a shifting. We're talking about dreams, and even when you guys are dreaming about your ancestors, and like me telling you to tap in your dream greetings, you dreaming about your ancestors. That's your ancestors. If they're ascended ancestors, that's your time to have a conversation with your ancestors about what help you need. Okay. This is one of those days where I'm just being told you guys are not asking your ancestors for the help that you need. You guys are calling on these other beings when you don't know there is levels to this. Before you call on any other being, you need to be calling on your help for your ancestors. Yeah, I know.
How unfortunate and fortunate.
Right. One of the ones I was waiting on, I was testing the realms, Rashad, making sure I wasn't tripping, and it came straight to me. So, you just, so when you're doing that, you ask for your ancestors of the highest ascended ancestors. You don't just call on any ancestor, because some of your ancestors is stuck in the lower levels. Some of them are not. Some of them do not have your best interest. So, and if you don't know anything about it, don't just hop off of here and go call on an ancestor. Do your own research before you start tapping in like that. or do as much research as you can if you feel that you're being pulled to do that. Like a lot of people like to call on these higher beings, for assistance when your ancestors, you need standing and waiting. Your ancestors is part of your council. Okay. I teach this inside of a quantum kingdom in one of my courses that I teach. I'm amping up to teach that as well. And I talk to them a lot about the proper way to go in and ask for assistance, especially when you are in the astral realm. You're right there when you are in your dream state. This is how you do a lot of these things, and you can pull your ancestors right in with you and do the work here. They can help you more now than they could help you in their physical bodies. So just know that. Actually, when we was on Rashad's live last night, I was getting that for quite a few people that they are not tapping in with their ancestors.
Yeah, the energy was crazy.
Yeah, it was.
I was trying to gauge it, and I was like, something's going on here. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was different. I liked it, but it was kind of like people need deeper conversations.
Right. And I usually don't have that. Well, I do inside of the kingdom. I try to keep it light when I come on here, but I'm starting to realize like there are certain aspects of me that I have to start doing. Because I try to stay as private as I can. And then I'm really an octopus. I got a whole bunch of hands. So me coming on here, like even having that you should be doing that, like I'm like, is it gonna land correctly? And I'm not like Rashad. He's gonna go get a book. He gonna show it to you. I'm like, nah, go find it here and go do your own. Rashad gonna walk you through the research while you on the live with him. I'm not gonna do that.
So I want you to tell me how you feel about a concept that came to me, and I was like, well, god dang. You know what I'm saying? And I want you to tell me, this is like incubus and succubus energy, right? So this incubus and succubus energy tricks you into thinking that you're thinking about your ex, right? Now, the trick is you don't fall for it, right? Okay, so your ex, y'all been broke up, they've moved on, and they're sexually active individuals, right? But you being a divine entity, you done put it on them like, course the way you're supposed to, right? And they'll forever remember you. A piece of you is in them. So there's even times where you might think that they're thinking about you, but they're laid up with another person and the act is taking place, but they think about you while it's happening. So then when you think about them, it's like in a sexual manner, like, something turns you on about a thought of them, but it's really because these things are taking place. You know what I'm saying? But somewhere else. And you just happen to be in this person's mind while it's happening. And they're the incubus energy or succubus energy, if they're pulling their feel better. You know what I'm saying? So in turn, you feel it, right? And you feel their passion. You know what I'm saying?
So are you?
Yeah. And while they're in the act with that person, they replace that person with you. And you feel it. And you think that they're thinking about you in whatever kind of way. But while they're in the act, it's still not a good thing. But that's just incubus, succubus kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? And then you want to reach out to them. And when you reach out to them in their mask, they'll say, oh, I wasn't thinking about you, or oh, I've moved on and all this shit, because they can't tell you what just happened, because then that'll prove how powerful you are. And now you feel like you got to do all these cord cuttings and all this weird ass shit, but in reality, you're infinite, and you and you live inside of them now.
Right.
And that's their issue, not yours.
So, in other words, what he's saying, guys, is if once a male, we're talking about male and female, we're just talking about the sexual act, period.
Period. But male and female.
But mainly the male. Because you said enter.
Well, it could be any, because like, let's say for instance, a woman put it on me to the point I could never forget her. And then I'm inside of a woman and she's kind of like, and then I start thinking about the woman that did it right while it's happening. And that kind of stimulates the situation more. Now the woman that did it right, she's like, oh, he must be thinking about me. And I am. Right? But so that you're still thinking about them.
Right. But in other words, you're saying no matter who they're with, you're infinite because you went inside of them.
Right. So, the right way.
The right way. Yeah. So if you have two people that know how to use their sexual energy, y'all use y'all sexual energy, right? Y'all will forever be a part of each other. You can always tap in with that person no matter who they're with. And it's not just saying it is a incubus, like a succubus spirit or anything like that. It's y'all made that agreement during the act.
It could definitely, that's definitely what it could be.
So yeah, that connection is infinite. So in other words, what he's saying, y'all, is if you've been intimate with somebody and you knew how to use your sexual energy with that person, he don't care what kind of energy work you do or cutting the cord energy work you do, that person is forever in you. That's what he really is trying to tell y'all.
Yeah, because I was omnipotent.
Yeah.
And now I'm omnipresent. You know what I'm saying?
Now you omnipresent. You can tap into their energy at any given time. But remember, what he's saying is this is two people have to agree to this. Like two people have to agree to do something like this. Now, if the other person is just in the act, if they just having regular sex, they just having regular sex with you, but you not, then what? Can you still tap into that person's energy without them knowing, no matter who they're with? That was a question.
Yes. Because no matter what, it's like it's a persona, right? And that's why a lot of times in relationships, men and women have like this character that they want you to be, and if you don't, it doesn't work out. But that character, a lot of that character that they created is based on the good aspects of you. You know what I'm saying?
But this is the thing. What if that's all you guys share and you knew what you were doing?
That makes it even more intentional.
Very much so. Very much so. So what would you, if you had, let's just not the what if, you had an experience like that, okay? You no longer want to be able to tap into that person energy or that person tap into your energy, because it's going to always be an inner knowing. Like, I know exactly what he's saying. Like, they can actually, like, especially when they're highly skilled, like Rashad is, if you in there being intimate with somebody else, he can come right on up in there and be intimate with you too. That's what he really saying to y'all. It's so many different levels. Thank you for the shares, Divine Frequency of Light. What can you do if you say I want to be completely done? I know what I would do, but what would you say if somebody was in a situation like that?
What would I say?
Yeah, what would you tell somebody if they was if somebody came to you for a spiritual advice and was like, I don't want to be with that person. We shared a moment, it's over with, but for some reason, whenever I'm intimate with somebody else, this one person always pops up. What would you tell them to do?
I would tell them that you're probably not with the right person.
And why would you say that?
Okay, so perfect. So there's this Pooh Shiesty, the rapper. He came out with this song First Day Out, right? And in this song, he says, if you want to mess with her, you better get her to cover up the tattoos of my name. You know what I'm saying? Because he's basically in the flesh version telling you how it is in the spiritual world, right? You know what I'm saying? So in the spiritual world, you still got to cover up that tattoo, because if you name tattooed on her, and I knew that I had a hold on her until the day that she covered it up, right? Because that was when she finally decided, you know what? Whew, you know what I'm saying? Let me let this dude go. But when I talked to her, she was like, you've made it hard for every man I've ever dated, because now they have something to, you know what I'm saying? They have a pinnacle to reach. You know what I'm saying? It's a firmament on her mind. You know what I'm saying? And she feels indebted to me because I've given her this, right? And firma firma means, a set price. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't break that firmament of her spiritual mind, then that means you are under me. And until that day, then the issue is yours. It's not mine. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody came to me with that issue, I would tell them, hey, look, you better find somebody better than the last somebody, or you're gonna deal with this issue.
Or more advanced, more spiritually advanced. But even with them being more spiritually advanced, so just say if somebody more spiritually advanced, would they have to tell that person, hey, this is what's happening, or should you allow that person to figure it out?
Ooh, that's a heartbreaker, right?
Right.
You might have to tell them, like, yo, look.
That's what I would say. I would have to tell them. You might not
have to tell them, like, exactly what's going on, but you might have to tell them, like, look, when we do it, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to, you know what I'm saying? You might want to step your game up for real, because right now it's, you know what I'm saying? It's mediocre, and you're going to have my mind somewhere else wandering, and you wonder why I'm not here when you're here.
So let me ask you this. Is this with all men, all women, or just those that's highly advanced in the spirit realm? They know how to use their sexual energy to do what they do. Are men or women doing this to just random people, and they carrying all these bodies on them energetically?
Gotta be some kind of divinity in it. But the thing about divinity is these spirits are divine, right? So, and that gets debased by human behaviors, right? Because the demon is usually set in one situation, right? Where it's either fiery temperament, a wind temperament, or whatever the case may be. But we're made of multiple elements. So if we don't have self-control, then we're the chaotic ones, right? So we had to find a form of self-control. And once you find that form of self-control, then you can control those things that seem like they're beyond you, right? You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that spiritual being that you've dealt with that put it on you like that tends to be beyond you when you're in chaos. That's why, I'd say, for instance, like if you get out of a relationship, there's somebody else, right? But you never do in that situation, right? Because even when you're laying down, you're thinking about the person you're trying to get over.
Mm-hmm. So when something like that happens, are y'all hearing what he's saying? So this conversation came up because we were talking about Valentine's Day. I was talking about you guys getting, some flame technology to help you get other people out of your energy. And he started talking about when you are using your sexual energy. This is my opinion on that is it doesn't matter if you know or do not know. Once you have that energetic sexual exchange, whether you want to accept it or not, that person is always a part of you. It does not go away. You can't pee it out. You can't wash it off. None of that. That person is always a part of you. That's just it. And that's all. But the whammy that comes along with it is when they are highly advanced in the spirit realm and they use that sexual energy to be able to tap into you at any given time. What do you do about that? Like, you have these running plays in your head about that person. That's what he's talking about. So it's very interesting. What, my phone cut out? Oh, yeah. Some people may say, oh, this is a soul tie, but I think it goes much deeper than a soul tie, because a soul tie to me is just, okay, you out there, you doing what you do as adults. We do adult things, and you in a relationship with somebody and y'all do the adult thing or whatever. And that person is a soul tie to you. You got the tapestry. I've seen some people in the spirit realm. Well, I can't show y'all this, but I can't show y'all that because I'll be showing y'all all my business. But let's just say you take this string and man, they tie you up like this. Like, you just, no matter what you do, you can't make it with nobody because this person got you that tied up. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what do you do about that kind of energy? What do you do? A divine feminine that knows how to do these things. What do you do? How do you handle that?
Better stop playing with God, for real. That's the answer. Stop.
What if they don't know they was playing with God? What if they don't know? Rashad, several conversations like this struggle with this. You struggle with it, or you've helped people that struggle with it? Like, it's really a topic. Rashad, that should be your topic for today. Like, witchcraft? Nah, is it sex magic if two people agree? Like, that's the thing, and that's what he's saying. Like, you unaware that when you are having these sexual exchanges with people, they can tap into you like that. It's a union. Have you ever heard, like, okay, don't get me for this, Rashad, because I know you don't like the word husband or wife, but I would hear old people in my family be like, instead of them saying bodies, oh, you got a whole bunch of bodies on you, they'd be like, you got a whole bunch of husbands, because you've created a union. My grandmother, one time, she told my cousin, his other girlfriend, she was like, it's a whole bunch of y'all in this relationship. He got a whole bunch of wives.
Hey,
I was like, dang. She just done told it.
as non-sexual as I can make this, right? Inside of a woman, they call it walls, don't they?
Yeah.
So if there's walls, then that means it's a hall. You know what I'm saying? It's a hallway.
Right.
Right. So just
Yeah.
you kind of walking in there, looking at pictures that are still hanging on the wall. You know, you're gonna be real mad if you see my face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You might. You know what I'm saying?
You're like, damn, the house of a minty. She said house of a minty.
Hey, that's exactly where I was going. Hey,
I already knew that's where he was going. Yeah, but so in other words, are you saying there's nothing you can do about that?
I think to a certain extent there is nothing you can do. I have girlfriends from high school that I remember forever, but it's not that they have a hold on me. It's just experiences happen, and you know, you become one flesh with people when you lay down with them and make that bond. You become one flesh, whether you like it or not. That's why it was so sacred. These behaviors were so sacred at one time because it. You know what I'm saying, and that's where self-control comes into play. You have to become the sovereign ruler of your own self. And then, you know, so whatever entity that resides within you is under your dominion, and you can control how it behaves while it's in there. You know what I'm saying? And that's like really the only way out of it is self-control. Because if you date a man or a woman, you know that they had partners before you, and the only thing that will make you secure in that truth is if you know that your partner has.
Let me ask you this, and you got to be honest since you brought this whole topic into play. Have you ever tapped into one of your exes? Because I know how you roll while they was in like having a sexual exchange with their current partner. Have you ever tapped in with them?
Look, and I want to
honest truth.
Hey, look, I don't lie. You know what I'm saying? I might be deceptive when necessary, but I'm not a liar. I want your soul. I don't care if we break up or not.
You what?
I want your soul.
Okay.
I want your soul. Right? So anybody that I've attempted to put my hands on their soul, then I want to be there forever. Even more so when you fall in love
with somebody else or with you.
With somebody else.
Why? So you can use both of their energy. I know Tab, he a trip. Queenie said, "Run, Queen." Lola, oh my God, Diamond, Rashad, Warlock energy.
Nah, not.
She say he's an odyssey. I like that.
Not a warlock. It's wizardry.
It's wizardry.
Never demonize wisdom. You understand?
Yeah.
Not a warlock, because I don't go to war. I don't go to war with people. You know, but I do take it serious. You know, you have to be intentional in all your behavior. So if I didn't intend on touching your soul, then I would be in error with my behavior. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, so what y'all got to say about that? Y'all.
There's so
wait a minute, Harold say I'm with it.
Because Harold knows what's up.
Yeah, so I get it. I get it, Rashad, but we got to take this slow, okay? Let's take it. I get exactly why he's saying what he's saying. If you know, you know. For those that don't know, it sounds absolutely horrible. It sounds like you are taking people's sovereignty through sex without the other person knowing.
Oh no! So one
So
thing
let's
about me.
explain that part.
So the truth about me is when I'm getting to know somebody, if I feel like if I'm being serious, I will tell them these things. You know, I don't make it a secret. I'll be like, we'll talk, and then they'll be like, damn, you know, I feel your energy, blah blah blah, and I'm like, yes, that's because I'm talking to your soul. I'm dealing with your soul. I'm not dealing with your flesh, and there will never be a time where I am.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like I'm taking anything away. You give me what you want to give me.
Okay.
But if you're gonna give me something, I want everything.
You want it all.
Exactly.
So what happens when you want it all in that way and the relationship goes bad? Do you give it back or do you keep it?
It ain't about me giving or keeping. It's about what they let me stay with.
Okay. So if they never come to you and say, I want it back, I wanna end this, you gonna hold on to it. Well, that's not a fair question. That's not a fair question because it's infinite. So
Whatever you want back, you have to deal with on your own behalf.
yeah.
Because I can't control it.
Harold said, I want her to remember the time. Honestly, I told a lady I was with, you ain't gonna go nowhere. Okay.
Somebody said, Mona said, what if they are toxic? If they were toxic, we were both toxic together. I wouldn't have attracted them if I wasn't too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we would have been like the goddamn Ninja Turtles crawling out the slime. You feel me? It is what it is.
Frequency say, Lisa, can I get mine back from any being? Energetically, if you want it back, energy wise, you can call your energy back. Now, it gets even harder when you have children involved. Oh, no, I said I can. Oh, yeah. When you know when you know how to do the work, yeah. That can't be done here though. For if anybody, male or female in this chat, if you are experiencing that, you can't do that kind of work here.
The only thing though is
if it makes sense.
Let's keep it real. You can't call it back if the person was divine. Right. You can only call it back if the person did you wrong. But if it just ended like just because y'all were too young or y'all weren't mature enough together or you know y'all just grew apart or any of these other things that are just natural occurrences, how can you really call that back? You'll remember these things forever. And you will look, you know, and you'll look for these things in other people. You'll look for the positives that you learn. It's a learning system, right? You know,
you say that ain't divine.
but think about it. Like you go to school and you learn, whether whatever it is you learn, and you take that shit with you for the rest of your life. Right. But you use those learning lessons to make decisions later. You know, I can't forget the things I've learned.
Mm-hmm. Right.
What do they say? One thing people can't take from you is your mind.
Right.
So if I find a way to exist in your mind, then who can take that away?
Right. 100 Spose said, what the devil say to the musician at the crossroad? I want your soul for fame. Yeah.
But has it ever been about what the devil said, or has it been about what the person did?
What the person did. It's always been about what the person did. Yeah, it does. Yeah, in the astral realm. Said you done messed Tab up today. You done messed her up again today. We need now. Look, I was like, I'm gonna chill out today. You talk about this today. I'm gonna be there. Cause listen, this is one of those conversations that everybody needs to have, because if you've been doing things like this, wait a minute, let me say this. What about if you have not ever had a sexual encounter with a person, but you are making these energetic exchanges? Because a lot of the times it does not require a sexual act for an energetic exchange to happen.
Man, hey, look, I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'm gonna tell y'all that from experience, and I know this to be true.
Look, if you're dealing with me and you feel a tingle in your toes, I did it. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh God.
it don't have to be a physical thing ever.
Yeah, but both people have to agree to that exchange. Look, everybody is like, y'all, it's lit in here, right? Look at Aquarium. This is so true. Yeah, it is true. I have had an experience more than one time where I caught a guy trying to have but it has always happened in the astral realm. And for those of you that know me, if you come playing with me in the astral realm, I'm gonna eat you alive, because that's my domain. I walk there, I sleep there, I live there. Like, I got a whole life there. So if you come there, if I can get you there, it's a wrap. I have had the gods to try to have sexual exchanges with me in the astral realm. I have had that happen many, many, many times. I can't even count how many times. Yeah, and every time that happens, like, they see something different. So yeah, like Rashad was saying earlier, like you see him one way and then you see him another way. That's, you see me like this, and then in the astral realm you be like, oh man, she got 7 heads and 22 arms, and yeah, it's realer than the physical. It's the real. It's real there. It's real there.
I apologize. I didn't mean to come up here and start this conversation. Maybe I'm doing too much, but I'm just
No, you meant to do just that. You meant to do just that. And this shit is real. Now, I can tell y'all this, what Rashad, so let me sum up what he's saying. Whenever there's a sexual act, what he is saying is, you cannot, energetically, you can call your energy back, but the imprint is within you forever. That's basically what he's saying. And anytime you have, or you are doing sex magic, or you are manifesting with anyone, they can always tap into your energy. That is what he's saying, that imprint is forever. Now, he took it a little bit further and said that if you with him, he wants your soul. That means he wants every aspect of you. But you ain't got to give him all of that. Ladies, listen. He just running his mouth on that part. If you let him take it, he gon' take it. And he gonna put it to good use, is what he's saying, okay? Now, you ain't got to agree to it. If he come to you and be like, I love you so much, I want your soul. And you be like, okay, because you think it's cute. What you think just happened? And then if he come to you with somebody like me and he can, I want your soul, I'd be like, nigga, I want your soul. Give me your soul. Let me see what your soul can do for me. Hey, that's how you gotta handle it, ladies.
Hey, but
let me see what your soul can do.
Knowing me, I'm gonna be like, take it. What the fuck? Come on, that's what we're here for. You know what I'm saying? Let's
Right.
serve each other like we're supposed to.
Yeah. I be like, let me see what your soul can do. Let me see what that soul can do. If that soul can't do what my soul can do, then I don't want it. Like, let me give you your soul back. Here you go. Take that thing back.
We'll be all good.
Yeah. Yeah, this took a turn for the best. I like it. Let me see what Twaya said. Twaya said something. Let me go find it. Twaya always got good comments. I don't see it though. It took me years to get over my first real boyfriend. We never had physical sex. Listen, the energetic exchange is to me is more powerful. It's more powerful. What Frequency Weaver said. Wait a minute. Boy, y'all going off in the chat.
She said, I don't want that bullshit.
Relationship was intense and unfinished. Memories, emotions, or attached patterns can carry over. Absolutely. Them imprints ain't no joke. They have questions. Like they can come up for a few questions and ask a couple of questions. If you want to come up, then you just have to say just click that little thing down there. Okay, hold up.
So the issue is when people think about like wanting somebody's soul, they only think of it in a maleficent
right,
concept, right? But then you have to realize that your soul is the connection to the Most High that exists within you. So what am I truly saying? You know, if you look at it in the aspect of divinity, righteousness, and virtue, then you just know that all I'm saying is I want a divine connection to the God that exists within you, right? And then so every experience we have is a shared experience with the God that's in you, and that's what God manifested this world for in the first place.
Right. So someone in the chat had a question. Omni says, what if the whole act was unconsensual? Is that imprint also forever?
Meaning SA?
Yes.
Yeah. Because they left an imprint on you. Yeah.
Sometimes we ask questions we already know the answer to.
Yeah, because it's still that act.
What is another word for a deal is a pact, right?
Yes.
When somebody does anything that's major, it makes an impact.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of binding.
Right.
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 Yeah. And I mean, Omni, and by my father figure. So it does leave an imprint. And you carry that with you. But it's up to you how you use that and how you transmute it. But it can be removed due to it not being consensual. Yes, divine. I Am God Frequency spoke on that about deleting things. So you're like, someone could bring it up and you're like, huh, what happened? What? When did that happen? I don't know what you're talking about. So yeah.
Out of all the things that I have subconsciously removed, that was the hardest. It's not that for one, it's a violation against your temple. And I don't want to stay on it too long because I don't want to cause triggers in the chat. But that is one of the hardest imprints that to even attempt to remove. Like you just learn how to cope. Like you can never say that never happened to you because it 100% did, right?
Yes.
And it does leave a spiritual imprint on you, but it does not have to control you. Unfortunately, some people get stuck in that space, but you know, the truth is when there's an imprint, It's just like we have digital footprints here in this realm. It never goes away. That's the thing we talk about often in the kingdom about these footprints that we leave. Like, it never goes away. It's a part of your DNA. So that is what Rashad is saying. Like, I'm a part of your DNA, because that shit is 100% the truth. It's 100% the truth. It's an imprint.
Make sure y'all tap the screen, share the live, send your gifts. Yes, it's
it's an imprint. It's nothing you can do about that imprint, right? You don't have to let it have dominion over you. You don't have to let it have dominion over you. But actually trying to remove that imprint, a sexual imprint, as if it never existed and never happened, no, it don't go that way.
That's all right. So there's keys, right? There's all kind of keys, right? That get you clear from things, right? So they can still exist. But the key in these situations, and now it might sound crazy, is forgiveness. It might sound crazy, but if you look up the etymology of forgive, it means to give, grant, allow, remit a debt, right? So as soon as you forgive these behaviors, you're giving it back to a person who committed these atrocities. So now that you've forgiven them, you've given them that debt. And under a firmament, right? But firmament comes from formalius or something of that nature, right? And that means a debt, right? So people say, I come here to pay my karmic debt, right? So as soon as you forgive them, that releases the burdens on you and gives them more debt to deal with and keeps them trapped here, right? But once you let it go, that's less on your consciousness, right? Because these kind of things are heavy on your heart, and your heart is your consciousness that's weighed with a feather. So you have to forgive in order to get that shit off of your heart,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And that's the key.
Yeah, you will have to forgive yourself also. And that's like what Rashad is saying is one of the that is one of the keys is forgiveness. And what I also call it is spiritual overrides. That key and that forgiveness is definitely a spiritual override as well. So I 1000% agree with that.
Can I ask something? How do you forgive yourself? How do you forgive yourself for that? Because it's
once you're older and you learn what forgiveness is, you forgive yourself for carrying a burden that you didn't create.
okay.
I think me and you had this conversation before.
I think we did. And I would say that I felt like I have moved past it, and forgiven. But sometimes I do find myself a little triggered, just a tad. But I also feel like it's a story that should be shared, because who knows how many of us have actually gone through that, because I I was depressed. I was that person that wore the baggy clothes, tried to hide.
You hide your body.
Yes.
I used to. So nobody would look at
gain
you.
the weight. Yep, gain the weight.
I did all those things too.
Yeah. And yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. But I'm learning and pushing through, because forgiveness is not for them, it's for us.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And you can't I would say the same thing I said to you before. Work on that inner child.
Mm-hmm.
Let your inner child know it's free now. We had this discussion. You haven't done it
Yes.
yet. Have you done it? You
I
haven't done it. I
I
know you haven't.
I have it. I'm not even
But
gonna
take
lie
your
to you, because
time.
I know you already
Do it
know.
when it's right for you. You know, just
Yes.
because I said this is what you need to go do doesn't mean that you do it right then. Do it when it's the right time for you, because it took me years.
Yeah.
It took me years. I'm talking about years. And it's okay. It's okay. As long as you're recognizing that that's where you need to help, in that area, then but don't sit on it and let it keep having dominion over you, because it doesn't define who you are. It's something that happened to you that you had no control over.
Absolutely.
But if you can find it in your heart to forgive those individuals and that incident.
Look, watch this.
I would say that I would say that I have, even though I am hesitating when I say it. I would say that I have, because I don't. It does not control my mood, if that makes any sense. Like, it may come across every now and then because I resonate with someone, and I can tell them or share, but otherwise, the person I am no longer that person that was sad, rocking in the corner, crying all the time, wondering why she was unlovable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm gonna cry.
That's okay. Cry. If you
Make
need
sure
to
you don't
cry.
wipe it.
And don't wipe. I know. I remember, Rashad. I hear your words echoing inside of my head. Do not wipe. Don't wipe. Let them fall where they may.
Hey, watch this. I'm gonna give you a gem. You just made my you just gave me chills.
Me?
Yeah, when you go outside, watch this. All right, so water holds memory, right?
Yes.
Oh my God, this is beautiful. Hold on, everybody. Listen to me clearly. This is so beautiful right now. So water holds memory, right? And when you cry based on these situations, the water remembers it. Now, when you cry, what you need to do is go outside and let your tears fall to the earth. Let them touch the earth. And the reason why you want to do that, because land is a euphemism for Lord. Revenge is mine, saith the Lord. So when you let the tears fall to the earth, which is the Lord, then the revenge will be played out correctly, because the water from your eyes will be telling the earth exactly what happened.
Oh, that's deep.
That is deep.
I love that, Rashard. I learned something from you today. I love that.
I used to go and tell the trees.
Yeah, I go to the trees.
Because they are I feel like they're living ancestors, and their root system is throughout the entire earth. So
I see everything you're saying. Somebody's mama. So
gratitude.
yeah.
Sure.
So I guess everyone is you view an imprint different from how I view an imprint. An imprint with me is, and the way I view it, it is ancestral. It is a marker on your journey that can't be erased. That is a marker on your journey while you're here. That cannot be erased. You can recall memory, but you cannot remove an imprint on your journey, because that is a part of your ancestral lineage from that point on. When we come here in this realm, we come here with we don't. Some things we experience because we are in a karmic cycle. You know, I don't want to go too deep into debt and sin and all of that because I'm not here to do that today. But an imprint, I'm talking about an ancestral imprint that you create while you're on your journey. That's a part of your Akashic records. Everything that you experience here is a part of your Akashic records. So I'm not saying that, oh, I can't even remember what you said. Yeah, I'm saying it's a part of an imprint. It cannot be erased. It's just like nothing you do on the internet can be erased. I don't care how you do it. Even if you go and put some bad stuff on the internet, if you go get somebody to scrub it, the fact is somebody scrubbed it. It's still an imprint that you was involved in. It's literally nowhere around it. That is a part of your ancestral lineage, your journey, and it goes on. Nothing we do here can ever be erased. You being here, your DNA can never be erased. So that's just my take, on it. I'm not going to argue about it, but that's not, I don't think we was looking at it in the same measure, but I saw all your comments. Yeah. You can reprogram your subconscious mind.
Well, why would, now I don't want to be offensive, but why would you want to erase any of these things?
Right. I wouldn't.
So much.
I wouldn't.
You learn, like, whether it's your fault or not, or whether it's a situation you agree with or not, whatever the situation may be that it turns out to be an experience in life, you learn from it and it teaches you, you know what I'm saying? And if you let it go completely, what's the chances of you finding yourself in similar situations, right? You take it and you learn from it, you release it in a healthy way, and though it sticks with you, instead of becoming a weapon form against you, it becomes a weapon that you form against it ever happening again. You know what I'm saying? It's like transmuting energy, right? I'm not the victim, right? Because I've turned these weapons into my own.
Right. Now I know Aquarium was talking about when I was talking recently, and I was talking about how I reprogrammed how I literally went in and things that was subconsciously putting me back in a state of survival, certain individuals, certain I would say innuendos of events that happen completely wiped them out. I went many years of my life I'd be like, who? I don't even remember interacting with certain individuals. But far as my soul's imprint with being here on this planet and coming here to experience all that I experienced, whether good or bad, that can never be erased. And you should not try to erase it.
I saw Frequency Weavers say wounds into power, and that is such a beautiful statement.
Yeah, that's in my song. That's in one of my songs. And you can absolutely do that. You can absolutely do that. Your memories is one thing and your soul's imprint is something. It's two different things. So that's that on that. So but I want to honor you, Aquarium, where you are, because I know you've been doing the work. That makes me happy for you, that you're able to talk about it right now without just fully crying, because at one point you couldn't even have that conversation a couple of months ago without just bawling. So that's progress for you. So that lets you know that the work you are doing is working. So
gratitude. Thank you.
an experience and you choose to move on, release, and let go. Let's see. I like that, guys. Somebody else said some memories stored in your nervous system. 100%. Absolutely. 100% it does. Let's see what else. Alchemy. 100%. Right. I see. I'm just going back up to see who else. So you're saying it's a part of our learning. Okay. Can I use a potted plant instead? Canada won't see Saul for months. Oh, yeah, you can. Are you talking about when Rashad was saying, let your tears fall on the earth? Yeah, I think, yeah, you can.
What I told them is go out there and do that shit anyway, because ice melts. You know what I'm saying? So once
Oh, yeah.
once your tears hit the ice, right? Ice turns into water. So now it's just more water to tell your story.
With
So
memory, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
memory.
So, yeah, now you got a legion. You know what I'm saying? A legion of revenge coming for somebody's ass. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it.
Right.
Absolutely. So just to note on that, water holds memory. I don't know if any of y'all are play in your inner child sometimes, but I love the movie Frozen, and Frozen 2 in particular, because as Olaf would say, water holds memory. And when Elsa finally finds herself, I don't know if y'all have seen it, but when Elsa finds herself, it's a place called Holland. Well, in the movie, it's called Holland, and it's because it's frozen, and its water holds memory. And I know, right? I love some Olaf. But it's one of my favorite movies, and it's very spiritual, even though it's a kids movie, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I haven't seen Frozen. Well, I haven't seen it all the way through. I watched it when my daughter was younger.
Frozen 2 is way better than the first.
Oh, okay. I seen one with her, but I didn't watch 2 all the way through. Watch it now. Look, I got hella movies people try to get me to watch. I can't just sit there and watch. I be trying to pick up a book, read an article. I be trying to do something.
I know that's right. It's the journey. It's a whole journey. It's a whole journey to her finding herself. Like, the first one is her coming into her power, and this one is like her really finding out ancestral wise, really, now that I think about it. It's really connecting with your past so that you can move forward, because she had to fix or correct a mistake that was made in the past in order to move forward and become unfold into who she needed to be or was meant to be. It's a beautiful story.
Right. Yeah.
And it ain't all about her trying to get no man. Oh my goodness gracious.
Well, it's all right. Frequency with that. But a lot of us, we come here to find love and experience it, right? Y'all know I love me some love. So go ahead, Rashad.
No, I was about to say love is cool. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Watching movies, yeah. Every now and then I have to really be in the mood, and I have to make sure I'm gonna be focused to watch a movie. Because other than that, I'm just on the go. It have to be something that I am very interested in, and I just have to see it. Or if I'm about to be enlightened, then I'm like, oh yeah, let me check this out. Yeah. Now for the noise, it's going for the noise, then yeah, it's the most powerful emotion that humanity has. Understand? Yeah. Yeah, I love love. I love loving on the correct people, not just anybody now. Do you? Yeah, I'm a documentary person, 100%. Amber, you can get me to watch a documentary all the way through, but even in that, it's gonna have to be something very enlightening for me to sit down and watch the documentary. Like, I think I done seen all the drug cartel documentaries that has ever been created. I don't want to watch them no more. Okay, I don't want to see no more of that. Yeah,
Yeah, I like horror films.
You like horror films?
Yeah.
I don't like horror films because I know it ain't real. I know it's not a possibility. Depending on where, I can say depending on what it is.
I feel that. Have you seen the documentary You Are What You Eat?
Yes.
Yeah.
I seen that all the way through. I watched that all the way through. Hey Noble, what's up? Yeah, I watched that all the way through. And I was like, man, that's one of the documentaries that made me get up off my butt and do something about my health.
Facts, same.
Yeah. The Arrivals documentary, you would like it. So I saw The Arrival come across the screen last night, and I was like, I wonder what that's about. So that's a confirmation. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check that out. I got some really dope revelations about films, especially the superhero ones, Predator and the Amati. I never even heard of that. Yeah, so yeah, I got some pretty deep stuff about films too. The Matrix, it's a biblical revelation. Okay. The more I grow, it's hard for me to sit 30 minutes because you catch on to it. Yeah, me too. That's how I be like, you want me to tell you what this movie about so we can move on? It's like, dang. Yeah, I'm one of them people, you can't watch a movie with me and I figure it out 10 minutes in. I'm like, I know the whole plot of the movie. I know how it's all about to go down. So
Yeah, okay. People hate to watch. See, I don't watch movies.
Like, you can't watch a movie with me. Let me go on in the room. Yeah, I am one of those people. Yeah, I'll ruin the experience for you for sure. A funny spiritual.
My mic was off, but I said the same thing. I'll ruin the whole thing.
Oh, Bruce Almighty. I think I seen Bruce Almighty. That's an old movie, right? Yeah, that's a shame. When y'all call out these name of these movies, your girl not gonna know. I'll be like, wait, what? One of the movies that I 100% remember is Poltergeist. I remember that. I know I watched that movie at least 100 times because I felt like it could possibly happen with me. I would sit in front of the TV for hours hoping that it would happen because I wanted to see what was going to happen, if it could really happen. What's another one? Hellraiser. Yep, Hellraiser. The Predator, Total Recall, The Terminator. All these are old movies. Can't think of another one. That's all I could think of off the top of my head right now. Carrie. They're all gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you. I love that movie because I knew I had them powers. Y'all remember that scene?
Oh, yeah. That's a classic right there.
Yeah, that's definitely a classic. Man, that's a classic for sure. Went over and over in my head. They're all gonna laugh at you. Hey, you at work? You been listening though? Now I'm on my lunch break. Cool. Where you been? You been working hard, huh? Yeah, so Rashard came in and just that was very interesting.
Oops.
That was so interesting. That kind of put me in the mind of no, I can't even say it. That was very interesting. I think that should be your running topic for today on your live. We can pick it back up on your live. Freddy Krueger, yes, Freddy Krueger. I'm gonna tell you why I loved Freddy Krueger so much. Because it was all about the astral realm, working in the astral realm in your dream state. Like they told you so much in those series of movies, right? They told you so much. Well, those are sequels. Didn't they recently do one? Probably the last 3 or 4 I haven't seen. The Exorcist or The Shining. I remember The Exorcist. I've seen that probably about 75 times.
I'm gonna have to work on that topic. That might have to be my topic for tomorrow. My topic for today is gonna be in depth about, like, it's gonna be land, air, and sea.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good one. I can't wait. I'm gonna be there. I'll be
Land,
there.
air, and sea.
It's gonna be real good.
And how they are, man. Nope. I ain't gonna do it. I'll wait for the live.
Land, air, and sea. That's gonna be interesting. That is definitely gonna be an interesting one.
Some of it is like a follow-up of like the husband and wife thing, but it's gonna get into all kind of details, trust law and different things like that, and just the game they've been playing on us.
I'm excited for this one. I'm gonna be on your panel.
You gonna tell them some moves they need to make?
That's all it's gonna be about.
Okay. Cool. That's gonna be a good one then, for sure.
It's gonna be about like pretty much returning to who we are, and then showing how everything was twisted on us. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's gonna be a good live then. What's coming? I truly believe we are the nursery rhymes and fairy tales. You think so? That's an interesting way to see it.
But when you were saying it should be the topic, what exactly about what I was saying should be the topic?
Sex magic.
Indeed. Yeah, that'd be good too.
Yeah, that would be a really good one. Because people out here doing all that, and then they forget when they leave these relationships, they forget. They done did all that sex magic and they won't be left alone, and can't nobody leave each other alone. Be like, dang. Huh?
Now you're right. That would be a good one. I don't know. That would kind of be a good continuation of yesterday.
It would.
You'll have a whole bunch of people in there.
We're working on it. I feel like with more consistency, it'll build up.
He did, didn't he? He didn't bring the spice. He brought all the heat, the smoke. He brought all of it. He was like, we ain't talking about no ancestors on your live today. We finna talk about this. Yeah, it was great. I loved it, actually. I think it's actually, that's therapy. To me, it's therapy. When you get to have these kind of conversations.
Definitely.
Adult conversations.
The ancestor activation, the song you were playing in the beginning. Okay, let me tell y'all something. I got kicked out of the live, and I don't know what I do not, for the life of me, do not know what happened, but I think it was someone playing in the spiritual realm, because my phone deactivated. Like, I had to go to Verizon and reactivate my phone.
Really?
Yes. And that was you were in the middle of replaying the ancestors activation, and I was about to say, this is dope, where can I get this, is there somewhere I can buy this, because I need to listen to this every day. And right when I did that, right when I was about to type that, it froze and knocked me off, and then my whole phone just shut.
I haven't released it to the public yet.
Okay.
So I probably won't be releasing any music on these platforms no time soon, because I don't like how they move.
No, I feel you.
So the same way I put Paul's transmission up, you can buy it off. I'll do like a lot of the
yes.
I'll do it like that.
Okay, awesome sauce.
I'm pretty much over. I'll talk about that another day.
What was it? What was it? They were so disrespectful for the amount that they sent you, because
it was Spotify telling me to tell y'all don't stream my music.
What? Yeah. I don't even, I don't use Spotify, and I'm so glad I don't. But shoot, off of royalties alone, from me alone, how much I play your music, you like what? They got me all the way twisted.
No.
And it ain't even money that's coming to me, but they got me all the way twisted for you.
What? And the main reason why I wanted to do those platforms is because you get to share your earnings with people that love your music. That was the main reason why. And they don't even do that. Like, they don't even do that. Like on YouTube, Tab definitely should be getting checked. I don't even think that they gave her anything, because I make sure I share the earnings with anybody that used the music on YouTube. You're supposed to get paid for using it on this platform too, but they don't do it. They keep it. Because that is over here, if you're playing the music, it's considered a stream as well. So
that is nuts. Because then you should have been paid so many times, because I know people inside of this live in the comments can attest to how many times I play your albums on my lives. Like come on, like, man, listen, they can't hold you back though.
Yeah, it's a workaround. I'm working on that workaround. They started giving copyright strikes for your music now. Yeah, because it's legit. I make sure I copyright everything. But the thing is, if I get them to distribute it, that's when it's an issue. As long as I don't get them to distribute it, there's not an issue. So that's what I'm working on. So yeah. I play it on YouTube all the time. My youngest son is I know, right? When my kids hear, they be like, "Oh Lord, here she come with that spiritual stuff." And I be like, they don't even know their mama popping. Whatever. It's not sharing revenue anymore, I believe. It's not. I'm gonna look on there. I'll go on there and look, because it should be, because it gives me that option, and I always say yes. Yeah, I always say yes. I don't mind sharing, because if you guys make money, I make money. We all make money. So that's how you keep your streams open. So yeah. You can't with YouTube. They are horrible in the comments. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they are. I was in Tab Live on YouTube yesterday, and I was telling people off, and she's like, "Oh, don't worry about it. I'm used to it." And she was just doing her thing, and I'm down in the chat telling people off, and she like, "Don't worry about it. People love your music. The trees love when I bump you." They smile. Yeah, them comments be wild. Them comments be wild. I'm gonna I think I'm gonna start making some love music. I have a lot of love music, but I'm gonna start making some love music. Some real love music, some soul, some neo soul love music for y'all.
Oh, that would be so beautiful.
To make y'all feel all bubbly on the inside. I have quite a bit of songs with love music, but I do got one about nah, I can't tell y'all what it's about. Well, I tell y'all, I ain't gonna let y'all hear right now, but I got one. My husband said that's the wildest damn song I ever heard in my life.
Whoa.
It's so lit, but it is wild. It's about you falling in love with a ghost. You got caught slipping with a ghost. Y'all, it's so wild, but it's wonderful. It's otherworldly. That song is so otherworldly. Yeah, because whether I got a whole theory about it, okay? Whether y'all know it or not, whether you have recollection of it or not, I think we have all had an encounter with one. You just would never admit it. I know, right? She said, here we go. You be like, oh yeah, damn. I did have that experience. Like, wait a minute, I really did have this experience. Like, hold up. But who dare would make a song like that? Well, I did.
Shit, I need some new ghosts.
I know. Look, Rashad, I'm telling you, the song is so otherworldly. And he's like, he say, man, so he's like, that's you for real? I'm like, yeah, you too, because I be catching you like pop, pop, oh, bam. I be catching you sometime, and I be like, wake your ass up. Who you over there doing that? We have all been there. I don't care what nobody say, right? These are the things we don't be talking about, but it's 100% true. I've initiated a few times. I could totally see you initiating it a few times. Lisa, darling, you must play us a snippet. I cannot, but yeah, the song is something serious though. It is. Dang, here I go. Let me see if I can find it. I'll play a little bit of it and then I'm gonna get off of here. It's a trip. Oh no, I'll play y'all another one about you got caught slipping. I got one like you got caught cheating. I got a cheating song too about you got caught cheating through remote viewing. I got some so otherworldly songs because you know these are all the things that really do happen. Like if you know, right? You can catch. Let me see if I can pull that one up. If it's so many of them on here. I'm gonna have. Let me see. I got to go through about 100 songs to find it. I also have one about sexual addiction. I'm just reading them off to y'all. I got a lot of really, really good songs. Let me see. I think I got 2 different ones of those. Let me see. Hold up. I don't think that's the one. Hold up. Yeah, I got me doing what I said I wasn't gonna be doing. Spirit always told on them. The way you arrange your music and vocals range is insane. Yeah, sometimes where Mr. Nick probably in here lurking around somewhere. He be on. He be in the hallway sometime. I'm trying to make sure this is the right one. It led me straight to you. I didn't hide nobody. Didn't ask no question. Spirit just said up. And when I looked, I saw you leaking. You forgot. And now from here, I'm a back. Let me know if y'all can hear it. In a mirage off West Hammer and Boss Lane. But your energy left before you did. And when it led me straight to you. I didn't hide nobody. Didn't ask no questions. Spirit just said, look. From here, I'm a bad motherfucker. I'm from before. You can't ask or sneak on me. I use astral realm as my skateboard. You forfeit the spiritual deal. Now everything you planned this a lifetime is on hold. The revelation. Spirit said tapping with your third eye. Higher self said let's remove you. That's when I got you slipping. Room 33, the Mirage off West Hammer and Boston. She got your energy leaking. I was in that room by remote view. You over depleted. You ain't seen me, but the mirrors did. Lights blink twice, that was me. My spiritual bond has been breached. You can clean your body, delete pics, texts, and a call. Deception followed you home, but energy don't lie. I saw it all, I didn't spy, baby. I was there. She got your energy leaking, sending you home on empty. Spirit pulled me through the mirror glass. Higher self slowed down time so I could see. At first I thought you was fucking a ghost. Oh no, red light, two drinks, the same cologne, the same script. I removed you the room. You forgot who taught you how to fucking sink in on beat. Stroking on her like it's me. Your aura told on you before you could blink. You could clean your body, delete pics, text, and a call. Deception followed you home, but energy don't lie. I saw it all. I didn't spy, baby. I was there. She got your energy leaking, sending you home on empty. Oh, spirit pulled me through the mirror glass. How self slowed down time so I could see. At first I thought you was fucking a ghost. Oh no, red light, two drinks, the same cologne, the same script. I removed you the room. You forgot who taught you how to fucking sink and on beat. Stroking on her like it's me. Your aura told on you before you could blink. You can clean your body, delete pics, text, and the call. I was there. She got your energy leaking, sending you home on empty. I was there. She got your energy leaking, sending you home on empty. You made a promise in a realm you forgot. Under 5 moons, the collective knows nothing about Bella Red, Irisol, Moroket, Taurus Towel, and the around. A silent song, you broke our spiritual bond. When you said forever, that wasn't romance. It was the echo of an ancient song. You forgot I'm not from here. I'm a bad motherfucker. I'm from before. You forfeited a spiritual deal, sealed in sound. And every angel on watch turned around. So third eye open, karma speaking. You thought I was asleep, third I was peeping. The astral realm is my skateboard. It ain't higher, no spy or friend. Spirit's the source, beginning. That's when I got you slipping. Room 33, the mirrors off West Hammer and Boston. She got your energy leaking. I was in that room by remote view. Your aura depleted. You ain't see me, but the mirrors did. Lights blinked twice, that was me. Our spiritual bond has been breached. You can clean your body, delete pics, text, and a call. Deception followed you home, but energy don't lie. I saw it all, I didn't spy, babe. I was there. She got your energy leaking, sending. The energy never does. Remember, every move leaves a frequency trail. And baby, I was there. Y'all wanted me to run it back. I told you. y'all is something else. I got several of those.
Man, since I'm a woman, let me go ahead and be the one to say it. That is fire. Oh, yes.
Yeah, this one is pretty old, man. Ooh, that one is old. Let me see what's the date on that thing. It's so old, I forgot the date. It's probably about maybe 6 months old now. Let me see.
Here, I thought you was gonna say a year. Yeah, that is not old. That
is. It's old to me.
It's old.
It's old to me. It's old to me. I'll run it back for y'all. It's so much in there. I'm basically telling y'all how y'all can do this. Right, she tripping. Yeah. So yeah, the internet won't, well, the streams won't get that one. Misreading all y'all names. Yeah, I got several of those like that. Yes, please. You always. Okay, I'll run it back one more time and then I'm gonna hop off on here. You welcome. Let's see.
You really thought I would know. Room 33 to Mirage off West Hammer and Balls Lane. But your energy left before you did. And when it led me straight to you. I didn't hide nobody, didn't ask no questions, spirit just said look. And when I looked, I saw you leaking, you forgot. I'm not from here, I'm a bad motherfucker. I'm from before, you can't ask for speak on me. I use astral realm as my skateboard. You forfeit the spiritual deal. Now everything you planned, this a lifetime is on hold. The revelation, Spirit said tapping with your third eye. Higher self said let's remove you. That's when I caught you slipping. Room 33, the Mirage off West Hammer and Boston. She got your energy leaking. I was in that room by a remote view. Your aura depleted. You ain't seen me, but the mirrors did. Lights blinked twice, that was me. My spiritual bond is being breached. You can clean your body, delete pics, texts, and a call. Deception followed you home, but energy don't lie. I saw it all, I didn't spy, baby. I was there. She got your energy leaking, sending you home on empty. Spirit pulled me through the mirror glass. Higher self slowed down time so I could see. At first I thought you was fucking a ghost. Oh no, red light, 2 drinks, the same cologne, the same script. I remote viewed the room. You forgot who taught you how to fucking sink in on beat. Stroking on her like it's me. Your aura told on you before you could blink. You could clean your body, delete pics, text, and a call. Deception followed you home, but energy don't lie. I saw it all. I didn't spy, baby. I was there. She got your energy leaking, sending you home on empty. Oh, spirit pulled me through the mirror glass. Higher self slowed down time so I could see. At first I thought you was fucking a ghost. Oh no, red light, 2 drinks, the same cologne, the same script. I remote viewed the room. You forgot who taught you how to fucking sink and on beat. Stroking on her like it's me. Your aura told on you before you could blink. You can clean your body, delete pics, text, and a call. I was there. She got your energy leaking, sending you home on it.
He was messing with a vampire.
I was there. She got your energy leaking, sending you home on it. You made a promise in a realm you forgot. Under 5 moons, the collective knows nothing about. Bella Red, Irisol, Moraket, Taurus Towel, and the around. A silent song, you broke our spiritual bonds. And you said forever that wasn't romance. It was the echo of an ancient song. You forgot I'm not from here. I'm a bad motherfucker, I'm from before. You forfeited a spiritual deal, sealed in sound. And every angel on watch turned around. So third eye, open karma speaking. Thought I was asleep, third I was peep. In the astral realm is my skateboard. Didn't hire no spy or friend. Spirits the source beginning in. That's when I got you slipping. Room 33, the mirrors off Westheimer and Boston. She got your energy leaking. I was in that room, fire remote view. Your aura depleted. You ain't see me, but the mirrors did. Lights blinked twice, that was me. Our spiritual bond has been breached. You can clean your body, delete pics, text in the car. Deception followed you home, but energy don't lie. I saw it all, I didn't spy, baby. I was there. She got your energy leaking, sending you home on empty. Hey, the body can lie, the energy never does. Remember, every move leaves a frequency trail, and baby, I was there.
Yeah. I peeped the room 333. So yeah, so the Mirage is here in my city off of Westheimer and Boss. So that's what you hear me referencing in the song Room 333. That's very significant. 333. It's a lot in there. When you're trying to peep in on somebody, you can do it through with a mirror through remote viewing. There's many things in there. Yeah, it's layers on top of layers of stuff in there. So yeah, all my music got hidden stuff in there that you can actually be doing. Did you say every move leaves a frequency trail? Rest on the bun just grew even stronger. Thank you, Agent Spiritual Truth. Appreciate that. Appreciate the gifts, everyone. I'm grateful to be led to this space. Oh, thank you, Aura. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was cool being on the platform with you yesterday. I feel like I met a new friend. Like you tapped in. Love your energy. Oh, absolutely. So yeah, I'm gonna a lot of these songs I've been playing for y'all that I'm not gonna be releasing on these platforms. I'm working on my own streaming thing, to be honest with you guys. That's what I'm doing. Because they're not treating me right. I'm not interested in being signed to no one. So the pleasure was mine likewise, yeah. My own app, yeah. That is definitely, yeah. And I'm gonna be working on doing some NFT stuff with you guys. I am so deeply connected into working on finances and credit and certain the way we move. Like a lot of the times we miss certain like opportunities, financial opportunities that are billionaire frequency. Yeah. So I want to connect these next releases coming out to some NFTs and teach you guys some things in that way. Teach you how to also earn an extra stream of income through music. Like a lot of these big time artists have made millions off of their supporters, but they don't share it, right? And there is so many different ways that you can share with your supporters. So I've been working on that for about 3 months, different ways that I can do that. And I finally made the call to like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead on it and get that done. So me putting my music back on these platforms just for them to continue to take, I can share that with the people that's showing support to me, right? And teaching them how to do some things behind the scenes. Got a job offer with higher pay and flex schedule, listening to your music, listening to your live right now. Oh, wow. Congrats. Been waiting for months. Congrats. I know that's an amazing feeling. Yeah, it's exciting. So I got a lot going on, y'all. Also, I hope to see each and every one of you at Quantum Fest this year, June 26th. I'm sorry, June 27 and 28. For some of you, it will be 26 if you are a vendor and you want to if you want to come and be a vendor, I'm all over the place because I'm sleepy. If you want to come and be a vendor at Quantum Fest, please do. If you want to be a volunteer, please go to quantumfest.net. We are looking, let me see if I could pin that. Okay, thank you, Tab. We are looking for musicians. We're looking for conscious spiritual conscious creators as well. We're looking for artists. We're looking for motivational speakers. We're looking for scientists. We're looking for herbal specialists. We're looking for doctors. We're looking for anybody that feel like they can add value to Quantum Fest. Please feel free to go to quantumfest.net June 27 and 28 and go fill out the form that you think fits you best. We're going to have an amazing time at Quantum Fest. Last year was absolutely amazing for those of you that was able to attend. It will be in Houston, Texas, once again, June 27th and June 28th. I am super excited and I hope to see all of you there. We have one day of nothing but sound immersion, which is music. We are going to WAV2. Am I saying it right, Paris? Yeah, apply at quantumfest.net. If you have anything of value that you think you could bring to Quantum Fest, I would love to see you there. Wave R, how could I forget that? Wave R2 will be on the 28th. What is Wave R2? So Wave R6, I'm sorry, Wave R6 is one day of nothing but beautiful music. So if you are a musician or you know musicians that are looking to get their music out there, Quantum Fest would be the best place for them to come and showcase their music. Okay. And also follow quantumfest.net on here. Make sure you follow. Let's see. Let me see if it's going to let me pin. There's quantumfest.net right there. I just pinned it at the top. Please go follow quantumfest.net. People have already purchased their tickets. We are now getting ready to select our hotel of choice. So hopefully, I hope to see all of you there. Like, it's so many of you guys that I finally want to meet in person. Yeehaw. Yeah, so we're going to have an amazing time. We're going to have workshops there. We're going to have food vendors there. Anything that you can think of at a festival, we will also have it at Quantum Fest. So I'm super excited to be bringing this back to the collective again. I am a musician. Let's go. Well, go on there and fill out for the entertainer. Go fill out the entertainer's form if you feel like you want to perform. Or if you know somebody that want to perform, please go and fill it out because we are looking. I still in need of a photographer. Actually, we need all the photographers we can get, to be honest with you, because we had three. We had 3 last year, and it just wasn't enough. So we need as many photographers, videographers as we can get. So yeah. If you have any type of talent, skill that you feel would be beneficial to Quantum Fest, just go and look on quantumfest.net, fill out the information form, and we're definitely going to be getting back with you. And look, June is right around the corner. We're 5 months away from Quantum Fest, okay? Yes, it's going to be fun. Rashad the Poet will be there again this year. So if you guys are looking forward to meeting Rashad, he will be at Quantum Fest. And a lot of his friends will be there because he's going to be there. So I'm super excited about making all of these connections with you guys. We hope to see y'all there. Yep, we hope to see y'all there. We're going to see y'all there. So listen, I don't want to hear about y'all don't have the funds because it's 5 months away. It's 5 months away, family, and it don't take much. So let me tell you what they did last year. A lot of people partnered together. They got with the people that they feel the most comfortable with. Some of them was getting Airbnbs together. Some of them was they was doing the share ride from the airport to the location of the hotel or wherever the Airbnb was. They connected and they was doing their own thing. So let me tell you, the most amazing thing about this year is Quantum Fest will have its own app. So a lot of you guys will be able to connect through this app. Once you go sign up for Quantum Fest, you become a vendor. If you're going to be one of the performers, one of the speakers, whatever you're going to have going on at Quantum Fest, you will be allowed to use this app to further make connections with one another. So I'm super excited about the app as well. So Quantum Fest is going to have its own app. Okay, so I'm super excited. Y'all need to start making plans. If you go on vacation every year, let this be one of your vacations. Come to Texas. It's a lot for us to do here. And if you come early, you never know. We might come and kick it and hang out with y'all if you show up early. We're good about that. So I'm super excited about Quantum Fest this year. You got me coming home. Yep, you coming home. You one of the volunteers, right? I think I saw it. Was that you? Well, I think you are. Yeah, I know you're gonna be there. Okay, you a vendor? Really? I didn't know you was gonna be a vendor. Okay, cool. That makes it even better. So let me tell you guys about our vendors last year. They did extremely well. The vendors last year did extremely well. They all left very happy. Okay, when those numbers was coming in, I was like, whoa, they did absolutely amazing. So one day of vending covered their whole trip. So I'll definitely tend my photog skillets. Who? Photog skillet. Oh, okay, your skills. Okay, your photography skills. Absolutely. Make sure y'all apply. Yes, so listen, please go to quantumfest.net because what's going to happen is we're going to be rolling out all these different updates. And we want you guys to get the updates. So that is very, very important because a lot of the updates we won't be announcing them on here because we be so busy. And especially with me, because they'll tell me something and it's like they never told me. So don't depend on me to give you the updates when it comes to Quantum Fest. Make sure you go over there and you sign up because we will be rolling out all the updates. Apply as a vendor so y'all receive a discount at the backstage access. Let me pin that. Paris, you probably need to get up and talk to them, get up here and talk to them about that. And we are looking for some of you that want to help promote it. There are incentives you get. We always do an event on the 26th for let me see. We do an event on the 26th for everyone that is participating in Quantum Fest, and you may end up getting invited to be a part of that private party. We always do a private gathering the day before everything starts.
Peace, family.
Hey.
Okay. Yes, so anyone that is wanting to lend their skills, definitely apply as a volunteer. And all volunteers, now, when we say volunteer, that doesn't mean you have to work from beginning to end, but we do expect you to lend your skills in whatever category you sign up for. And then all volunteers receive a 50% discount. And so you will have the freedom to enjoy the festival while you are volunteering. But if you know you don't want, but for anyone that really wants to lend their skill set, still be there, volunteers get access to. I won't say everything, but just about. Just about. We feed you. You get a T-shirt and all that kind of stuff. So just about everything, but not everything. So the vendor sign up is on there as well if you want to vend. Um, when you do sign up, Audrey will respond to you when it comes to your deposit. 50% of your fee for vending is required, and then she'll work with you for when the other portion is when you need to pay the other portion. It's not required immediately upon you submitting your form, but she will respond to you if you want to be a vendor. If you want to sign up as an entertainer, poet, musician, DJ, things like that, the entertainer page is available. So click the link to sign up as an entertainer, fill that form out, and we will respond to you as well as all the other forms. If you have any questions or confused about anything, then you can email us or just write on the website, fill out that contact us form and submit your question. If for some reason the question isn't answered on the website, then we'll respond to you also.
Also, we are looking for scientists.
Yes.
We're definitely wanting scientists. If you're an author and you have you got your books published and you want to come and promote your books, you can do that as well. There are so many different things. We're going to be doing a lot of workshops. If you want to teach, there are many things that you can do at Quantum Fest.
Yeah,
So
we'll have
I'm
that
looking
page up
forward to it.
probably today or tomorrow to sign up if you want to present a workshop. We'll have that page ready probably within the next 24 to 48 hours so that you can submit what your workshop will be about or what it is that you would like to share with the collective. And that form will go through the questions and things like that for your experience, things like that. So we'll have that up for you guys as well. For you all. I'm working on seeing that.
All right. Okay. Do y'all have any questions? So if you're not following Quantum Fest on this platform, please go follow Quantum Fest on here and also go follow on Instagram. We're on both of those platforms. I'm super excited. I'm getting it. We're also, you're on it. Okay, cool. Somebody, mama, I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to see a lot of you guys. Definitely excited. So with that being said, January 31st is your B-Day. Get out of here. Oh, that's one of us. That's Oracle Supreme. Okay. Your solar return. Wait, that's on Sunday? Saturday? Let's go. Here you go, Quantum Fest right here. I'll pin it one more time before I hop off. Let's see.
It might not let you because I'm
it's not gonna let me do it. That's so weird. But anyway, make sure you guys go follow quantumfest.net on Instagram as well. Not today, but Saturday. Okay, yeah, it's on Saturday. The 31st is Saturday. All right. All right, family. I'm about to hop off. It was absolutely wonderful spending time with you guys today. And I will see y'all on tomorrow. Maybe Sunday. Yeah, I'll see y'all on Sunday. Peace out.
Remember how we did yesterday for that last 30 seconds? Get ready for it. 1580. Thank you, Cherie. Thank you. Let's go. They coming.